Welcome back, everyone, to another Captain Patriot video. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I am taking a look at the most recent news with Jojo Siwa. I don't know why I do this to myself. I love to just, I guess, punish myself for whatever reason. So if you haven't heard, Jojo Siwa, and if you don't know who Jojo Siwa is, I'll explain a little bit later. Jojo Siwa recently was put on the cover of a magazine, the magazine being Lady Gun, and they made a corresponding Instagram post with the cover of the magazine, featuring Jojo Siwa wearing a pretty risque outfit, a chest plate made of sequins, and a jockstrap also made of sequins. So I'm going to read through this news article that kind of describes the Instagram post. It also has quite a few comments of people on the Instagram post and what their thoughts are, both good and bad. And I'll add my thoughts about those comments as well. I just want to say that I think that this is very telling. She recently released a single titled Karma. She also touts that she is the inventor of gay pop.
The genre is, I said it back in the day when I first signed with Columbia, I said I want to start a new genre of music. And they said, what do you mean? And I said, well, it's called gay pop. And they were like, what's that? And I was like, it's like K-pop, right? But it's gay pop.
That this was her thing, that she created a whole new genre or subgenre called gay pop, which is nonsense. And yeah, she wants to be someone she's not, right? So she's trying to create this character about herself. She's trying to create this persona, this facade. It really does feel like a facade that she's putting out there, because she's gone from Dance Moms to Nickelodeon and now to doing this, which is to me extremely weird and bizarre, considering that most of her fans are children. So without further ado, let's get right into the article. It starts off with Jojo Siwa recently appeared on the cover of Lady Gun magazine, leaving many fans confused by her outfit. The Karma singer was tagged in the publication's Instagram post featuring her dressed in an all-gold sequined outfit, including a chest plate and a jockstrap, as she showed off her arm muscles. No hate, says the first comment. I'm honestly just confused. Another comment, everything I learned about Jojo Siwa has been against my will. One person on X joked, she's just so interesting. Wrote a third, that's obviously sarcasm. Who is her demographic now? A fourth asked, and that's a great question, because her demographic always has been children. That has always been her demographic, from being on Dance Moms to going to Nickelodeon, and now she's been going more into the direction that feels more satanic. It really does feel satanic, and I don't mean that lightly. I mean that with, full intention of, I think that what she's portraying and the way that she's basically allowing herself to be sexualized in all these different ways seems extremely bizarre and weird when you've built up an entire following of children. That just seems very bizarre to me. I don't understand why someone would want to do that. It feels like you'd almost like be shooting yourself in the foot by trying to make that transition. It just seems really weird. It just seems really bizarre to me. The article continues, Siwa first found fame in the mid-2010s while appearing on Dance Moms as a young teen alongside her mother, Jessalyn Sita. In 2017, Siwa signed to Nickelodeon and acted in various shows and films on the Kids Network before rebranding herself this year as an, in quotes, edgy pop star with the release of her first single, Karma. So this single, Karma, if you haven't seen it, it's pretty trash. It's pretty garbage. I tried to make a video on it, and I think it got copyright claimed instantaneously. It's not a big deal. I don't really care. If you haven't seen that video, you should go check it out. But yeah, the music video was, in my opinion, demonic is the best way I could really describe it. It featured a lot of weird sexualized acts, as well as her having a kiss with another girl, which, I mean, no one cares about that, really. I'm not peeved about that. I just think the overall vibe of the video was very dark and demonic, and maybe that's what she was going for. So if that's the case, she nailed it on the head. But now seeing that she's going more into the direction of self-sexualization, that makes me feel a little bit weird, considering that most of her fan base is made up of children. The article continues. This is another comment. It's a more critical comment, but it reads, her managers are making a clown out of her. I actually feel bad for her. She's so young. I really hope she realizes how all this looks and she fixes it before it's way too late. They are ruining her career. There's also positive comments on here as well. So obviously people are going to be in support of this, because people are in support of everything and anything. You could do anything and there's going to be people in support of you. So, I mean, this is just one of those things that I think people are not really owning up to, the fact that she does have a massive following of children. And then, to do something like this is just, to me, it's over the top. It's unnecessary. But this commenter in support of her said, how about anyone can wear anything they effing want? So I'm going to pause right there and just respond to that part alone, right? Because that part alone obviously has no basis in critical thinking whatsoever. How about anyone can wear anything they effing want? Really? Anything? Anytime? Anywhere? Any place? There should be no rules or regulations or any laws about what someone can wear in public or what people are putting on Instagram who have a massive following of children. There's just people can wear whatever they want. And that's it. There's no like, hey, maybe we shouldn't be wearing jock straps when your whole following is children, right? There's no question about it. There's no like, maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe this is wrong. No, there's okay. All right, fine. Why don't you create a separate account? Why do you, if you want to rebrand yourself, create a separate account and only allow people who are 18 and over to follow you? Why don't you just do that? There, problem solved. All of these comments prove how controlled people are by gender norms. You know this is some non-binary SJW who's commenting this, okay? This is not someone with a rational brain who's commenting that. This is not someone who's actually thinking critically about the situation and being like, oh, Jojo Siwa's majority of her fan base is made up of children. Maybe she shouldn't be wearing a jockstrap and revealing a bunch of her body parts for the world to see. Maybe she should be setting a good example for young girls. Maybe that's what she should be doing. Because I'm talking about what she should be doing. I'm not talking about what people can do. Okay, this is not about what you can or can't do. This is not what you can legally do. This is about what you should do. What should you be doing? What should you be wearing when you go out into public? Should you be wearing a bra and underwear? Should you be wearing clothes that fit your body? Should you be trying to flash everyone on the street? There's never any issue with what you can or can't do. Okay, that's never the question. But of course, SJWs and all, it's just like, it's nonsense. This person continues, this has to be that and that has to be this. You can't wear that because whine, when in reality, the person who wrote that comment is whining about all the other people who are criticizing her. So it's just like, I mean, if you want to criticize the people, don't delve into the whole, clothes have no gender and all these comments prove how controlled people are by gender norms. It has nothing to do with gender norms at all. It has everything to do about this being appropriate for children. Another person commented and said, Jojo is a genius, an icon, a legend, and will be forever on your mind. Honestly, I wasn't thinking about Jojo Siwa until I saw this article. And I'll probably forget immediately after I upload this video. Y'all love to hate her, but here you are literally supporting her with your hate. Interesting. Okay. Good or bad attention or opinion. She's still raking in the dough. So who's really the clown here? Get it, Jojo. You're dope AF. There's so many fangirls for her, which is so bizarre. Like, it blows me away that we can't be critical of people and criticize people who obviously are surrounded by children. Jojo Siwa has sparked backlash over her outfit. Earlier this year, she attended the iHeartRadio Music Awards in the same outfit she wore in her Karma music video, which many fans thought she stole from Kiss's iconic black and white full-face makeup. The band's Gene Simmons told TMZ at the time that he liked the outfit and anyone who didn't was likely jealous of Siwa. Never be ordinary, always be extraordinary. Jojo is extraordinary and she looks cool, the rocker told the outlet. In an interview with E! News at the awards show, Siwa admitted that the judgment was likely only coming from people who are scared of change. What's funny about this is the antithesis of change. This is the opposite of change. You're copying someone else. You're not being original, right? That's I think a fair argument. That's a fair point to make. People are afraid of things they don't know, she told the outlet on the red carpet. Things can be scary for people. New things can be very, very scary. What's scary is that you seem to be perfectly content flashing your whole ass poontangee all over the internet for the world to see when the majority of your following is children. That seems to be scary. Yeah, so her outfit is just a bunch of it's a blinged out bulge. It's a blinged out chest plate with nipples. It's just so weird. It's just so bizarre. It's so bizarre that people are in support of this, thinking that this is like appropriate. There are plenty of people who look up to her. And like, I have an issue. I take issue with this because I think that you have some level of responsibility in terms of what attire, what you're pushing out. So here is the Lady Gun. This is the Lady Gun magazine, and I'm going to go through some of the pictures with you guys. So brace yourself for impact. Here is an example of one of the ones I'm talking about. It's like a weird jockstrap thong that she's wearing that's all blinged out. It's like all rhinestoned out. Here's another picture of it, also all blinged out. You can see her like, it's almost like she's trying to have a penis. It's almost like it's almost like, yeah, it's almost like she's trying to have a penis. It's very bizarre. And then there's another one where she's like squatting down, and that's the actual, so the one where she's squatting down is the actual magazine cover, and she's got the whole nipples going on thing, and then she's wearing a jockstrap. Maybe she'll go trans. Maybe that's what we're leading up to. I have no idea. I can't predict the future. And not like in a cool, weird way that's artistic. It's in a weird sexual way. Like it's a very sexualized thing to do, right? And you want to complain about being sexualized, and then you do stuff like this, and you're just, I mean, you quite literally are asking to be sexualized. You're sexualizing yourself, and so you don't get to be upset if other people sexualize you. Like you don't get to wear basically nothing and then think that you're being some like cute, quirky, weird, unique girl who's like doing something brave and stunning. Right? Like you look like a fool. Anyways, that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, drop a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about all this crazy world we're living in nowadays. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.